We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. We're diving in and continuing with Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. About to talk with Alan Shear, and hopefully she's got something useful, some good information to tell us.
And here I was beginning to think that you'd never show up. This is Lionel, Lawmaster of the House of Ballads. Give the Codex over to him, and he may have your answers.
Okay, my answers. Alright, got it. I talked to him. Oh, you got a lot to say, girl. What about the Tuatha?
The Tuatha are a radical sect of Fae within the Winter Court, led by Gadflow and his insane rants about their new god. They've taken power and declared war on mortals.
Yeah.
They use raw prismia to enhance their power, and their devotion borders on madness. But the most terrifying thing to the Fae is simply the fact that their siblings have changed so completely.
That is fair. Alright, well, I mean, I imagine we have a fair bit of time to talk to you. Let's talk about Glinial.
Lionel's one of the greatest balladeers amongst the Fae, and the most learned lawmaster you'll find outside of Issa. And as it happens, he owes me a favor.
I don't even want to know how that's possible. What about the Doppelfar, which is exactly what we are?
We are the charmed, the subtle, and the inspired. In happier days, we were the loftiest of the mortal races. We despise open war. But for decades, the Tuatha have been at war with us, pushing into our lands and forcing us to take up arms.
Yeah, it's probably not great. What about the Codex of Fate? Remember how that all went?
The Codex of Fate is no simple law stone. It's more subtle and complex than any mortal could comprehend. But a law master of ballads may be able to interpret it.
What about you, girl?
I'm a woman of many talents.
Yes, you are.
And we're all taught that we must use our talents for the greatest good, right?
Sure. Alright, so this Fae can help me.
Lawmaster Lionel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fae stories. The codex he found isn't just any law stone. Just talk to him, and I'm sure he'll be able to shed some light on the issue.
Alright, thank you.
Be on your way.
We'll talk more later. Hey, Lionel.
You must be Lady Shears' friend.
Yep.
She speaks very highly of you. An occasion rare enough to be worth recording in its own right. But let's see this codex.
Do I detect a hint of jealousy there, sir? Can you interpret this thing? What are you implying?
Oh, nothing. This is no mere law stone, you know. The Codex of Destiny is distilled knowledge from the High King of the Fae, given to the first Fate Weavers.
Cool.
To have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous gift. But why did it reveal itself to you?
I'm kind of a big deal. Because I have no fate.
Nonsense. All children of dust have a story that is written before you see your first dawn. Now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of an exception, a void, an end to the endless.
Surprise!
This is simply too much. The High King would never pawn such absurdity off as wisdom.
Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, so it's a thing. I'm the proof.
I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless.
Yeah, you're not a good dude.
But this codex speaks of impossible things. Changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. To ascribe these lies to the High King would be... I'm sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies.
Yeah, so, see, I mean, if you got, like, a bad immortal and you want me to, like, you know, I could do that to kind of prove my point, you know, but, Alright, talking to me about the telling.
Every creature has its story. The wake it leaves behind in its travel. That is a telling. It is a narrative of defeats and victories that give every life meaning.
Sure.
Our Fae telling goes on from creation deep into the hidden end. Until then, we celebrate the small songs, the ones that celebrate the spring in which we find ourselves.
But you don't allow for new stories to be told. You just continuously retell the same stories.
For you, Tales are naught but a reminder of your inevitable decline. But for the Fae, our tales are eternal reminders of our truest selves.
It's like the worst.
Here we celebrate the very heart of our kind. The greatest of our tales, reborn and relived.
It's like the worst way to go through history. I mean, maybe like a one-off, like, oh, cool, we get to relive this moment. This is cool. But to redo that in perpetuity? Nah, that's not.
The role of the storyteller is the most important to the Fae in the Court of Summer. He watches the telling as it unfolds. His gaze is not on one ballad, but all of them.
Sure.
As antiquarian, I'm keenly aware of the lesser ballads in Fae telling, and do my best to ensure that they're not lost in the wide river of time. I'm keeper of the Echo Stone here in the House of Ballads. It has only come to us recently, but I find its purpose most fascinating.
Okay. Well, what do you think about Gadflow?
He's an offense to our people. He upsets the natural order, and his war breaks the cycle. I will speak no more of him.
Big fan. Got it. Super fan.
We are the story that is told in every age, with different words, but the same meanings. We are the blazing summer and the brooding winter, forever following one another. We are as we have always been and shall ever be, no more and no less.
What a depressing existence, man.
It is a new relic crafted by several of our most attuned Fae mages. Usually the notion of new repels me, but in this case, I can't help but feel a spark of curiosity.
See, that's the problem.
The Echo Stone can be used like a lore stone to experience past narratives, stories that have long since left the lips of their tellers. However, one can only use the Echo Stone if he has the right matching cairn, a magical key devised by Hallam the White himself.
See, that's the problem. You're repulsed by anything new. That's not. Court of Summer?
All of us in the Western Feylands are subjects of High King Tatarian. Our presence maintains the natural balance, bringing the green of spring at winter's end.
Okay, so why do you think this thing's a fake, other than...
Is there a meaning to it? Only its author could tell you. Do not bother me with such foolishness again.
Dude, I will decapitate you. Hush. Hey, why are you walking away?
Lionel spends his life cherishing old stories, but show him something truly new, and he dismisses it.
Yep.
Tragic.
Indeed. So, what do we do now?
First of all, we ignore this fool.
Yep.
Most Fae aren't comfortable with change, and you are certainly something new.
Thank
I'm
you.
afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex.
Ooh.
The High King himself.
Oh, that should be easy. Okay, not another Fae. How am I supposed to beat him?
It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I do know one individual who can grant you permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone.
How do you know these things? Okay, and why alone? And who is it this time? Why alone?
Niralim is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me.
Aww.
Although perhaps person isn't the right word for him, nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalantoth, at Cair Niralim. Just head towards the giant tree, and, well, you'll see.
Yeah. You okay?
You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you, but Niralim and I have our disagreements.
No doubt. Admit it, he tried to court you, and you're like, nah. We'll talk about the Prismere for me real quick before I
We've
leave.
known for a long time that Prismere crystals allow us to store and focus magical power. The gnomes use it in their grander inventions, when they can get it. But we have no idea how Gadflow got a hold of so much of it. It makes his Tuatha the most dangerous army I've ever seen.
No doubt. Alright, I like her.
Niralim, and ignore anything he says about me.
And not just because of her attire choices, though I imagine that's why many of you might like her. She's a strong, independent woman that's going to do some booty whoopage. Alright, why am I in here? I just get... I healed or something, right? That's what I did. I don't know. Yeah, I do curses on me. So if you couldn't tell, which I'm sure you could... Wait, why did they want me to go? Oh, over here. Sure you could. It was yesterday that I did my last recording. Now today's a new day and I forgot everything. Not everything. some of the finer details.
You may search the Empire
Oh.
10 times over.
Why are you
but
here?
you will not find your beloved Wenson, nor his foolish court of enchantments.
This is bad.
They, like you, are mine. Dream of me, lovely, for we shall be together soon.
Sweet.
The time is coming.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. And you're gone. So that's not good. Probably a bad thing. Like, none of the people that are there are really, you know, disturbed by the fact that the Maid of Windermere was just hanging out. It's fine, I'm sure. Hey,
Good.
Hollum.
You are well.
I am.
The same cannot be said of the king, nor of the court of enchantments.
I see that.
In my absence, the maid has taken them all.
Yep.
Tenwa says that the greatest of ballads, the hero and the maid, was not recovered.
Yeah.
This song, above all the others, must be found. You have acted as our agent thus far, Sagril.
You're welcome.
Do you continue to stand by us?
Of course.
With all our heroes gone, you may very well be our last light in the darkness.
Nah, I changed my mind. I'm busy. What is the hero and the maid? Tell me about the fake cairns. I mean, I kind of know these things, but we'll go through it.
In that ballad, King Wenson defeats the Maid of Windermere once and for all.
Oh, yeah?
He confesses his love to trick her into an embrace.
Oh.
It is close enough for him to strike.
Like, all of your
If
stories
the
are
maid
horrible.
is truly altering our ballads towards more favorable outcomes for her and her minions, then she could rewrite her own demise. She could avoid it altogether.
I don't see. I don't really understand 100%. Right? So they're reliving these quote unquote stories over and over again, but like, how can the outcome be guaranteed the same way every time? Wouldn't the person who died and was reborn be like, hey, that was a terrible idea. Let's not do that again. And then not do that again. And then survive. Like, I have so many questions about the whole way this thing works. And maybe they've already addressed it. I don't know. But it's just so weird. It's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a really cool idea and concept. The Fae have this whole way of doing history and reliving these moments. It's like a really cool concept, but it's also horribly awful in so many ways. But, you know, kudos and a shout out to them for coming up with this unique idea. Whether I particularly ever want to be a part of something like that or not, it's still cool to come up with something different like that. Tell me about the fake cairns.
You are no stranger to death, so you must have felt it.
It?
The fall of all magic.
Like, are you
I
threatening
have
me,
foreseen
buddy?
it for seasons. And as I am not one to stand by, I chose to act. With a small group of dedicated individuals,
my poor neck.
Fae and mortal alike, I set about preparing a way for the great songs of the summer court to find permanence.
Mm-hmm.
The cairns are the result of this effort. They are magic, but magic that will not fade.
Dude, you could just write them in a book. Yeah, what's next?
I knew I could count on you. In the face of uncertainty, your loyalty has proven steadfast. It is no use for us to combat the Maid of Windermere when we do not understand her new magic. There is only one man I know who might shed light on our ignorance.
Who that be?
His name is Father Eter. He is a monk and an alchemist, and a trusted friend. Eter may have the answers we seek.
Indubitably. Okay, well, talk to me about...
I have known Eter for 40 seasons.
Okay.
He believes in his god's order, and I have learned to respect his beliefs.
Oh, good for you.
Aside from being a follower of Mitharu, Eter is the most skilled alchemist I have ever known.
Useful.
His wise gaze peers even deeper into the mysteries of life than mine.
That is fascinating. All right, I'm gonna go.
Find Eter.
Yep. You guys just constantly making me do
The court
stuff.
calls and I obey.
The court calls and I obey. Alright, a lot of running. I like our fiery sword, our little glowy hands. I feel like we're kind of a big deal. Okay, where do they want me to go now? Where if I? Oh, so where am I even at? So over here to Saint Adric's mission. I think it's time to switch quests. We're gonna go after the rest of the treasures. Can I've not reached there yet? Really? That's a thing? Haven't I been to Dyden Hill like 30 times by now? I swear I have. Alright. Let's get our hustle on. I don't know where I'm heading. Yes, this direction. Oops. That was the Windows key. That does not do what I wanted it to do. Hey guys, what you doing? Fighting a bear? Alright, I mean, I can step in here if I need to. Ah, I missed it. Come on. Alright, this is going badly. I don't know why I can't time the Boggarts guys. There it is. Really, dude? Apparently my timing's pretty atrocious right now. Roll, I can't roll. It was a lot of work. A lot of things just randomly like respawned over here too. It was a bit messy, I'm not gonna lie. But I got Yadon's, I don't know, justice. So there's that. You know, you gotta get the blood flowing a little bit early on, and hope that your mad skills all up in a mad abundance show up when it's time. Oh, he's just chasing a little fairy pixie thing. Seriously? 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 Dear God, man. Little spinny pirouettes are just deadly. Get over here, Brownie. I'm tired of this. I should have been using my little grapple hook thing, to be honest. And I didn't. It's on me. It is. It is my own fault that I have done these things and got my butt kicked. I can't find the timing right with the little spinny boys. Like, I'm like, I should be able to hit him here, and nope. I apparently just cannot do that. And I do not know why. Bad Bumpy is bad, I guess, is, you know, the general consensus, and it's true. Semi-occasionally. Come here, Brownie. Alright, Brownie is taken care of. There is a thing over in the direction that I'm heading, which is not where I'm supposed to be going, but I do tend to get a... Okay, that was not a good clipping plane there. That was kind of not great. Ah, the Coil's Bane. Kind of want my redemptive arc here. Like, the dude leapt over my attack. Like, how are you supposed to deal with that? I'm gonna say that one in particular, not my fault. I mean, maybe. But it felt like if you're gonna leap over my attack, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Probably cry a little bit, honestly. I mean, a tear might have been shed. I'm not really gonna, you know, clarify whether that happened or not, or justify my saline, but it definitely happened. Hold on. What is going? Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Apparently, he did not want to come to me when I grabbed and pulled him over. He's like, nah. All right, we gotta head south. I gotta get my bearings here. All right, looks like some more brownies. Brownie number 1. Oh boy. Not today, friend. Not today. But right now. It does feel good. Combat's so satisfying. It really is. Once you get it. It's like if Dark Souls is a bit faster, you know? And no, I'm not comparing this as like, oh, it's similar to Dark Souls. Like, completely different, but it has the same feeling of it being good and solid and working, you know? But at a much quicker pace, you feel more like you're light. Not that the combat itself is light, because it's quite chunky, too. Yeah, I got it. But, like, all the elements are there. It feels more fluidic, more, just, I don't know. Again, this was, probably still is at this point, my favorite type of combat. Like, my favorite combat in any open world RPG. I just really like the way they put this all together. And honestly, it's what caused me to bounce off of, well, I guess we have to go Sagecraft, because we've got nothing going right now our way. It's what caused me to bounce off. Mastery, 20% versus stunned, off of Dark Souls for so long. Increase your critical hit chance. Short term. What exactly does it do? Reduces your short term resistance to interruption. Okay, so we can combo through things. I think that's fine. We're going to go here. And we're going to get our next thing after. We'll be able to upgrade to warrior or whatever instead of soldier. And I'm here for it. Okay, we've got a Azure Greatsword, not anywhere near as powerful. A lot of stuff to get rid of. We got only 3 inventory items left. Alright. Welcome to this place. Not really what I'm doing here, mind you, but we gotta go south through here. Looks like this is gonna be a pretty big hub for us. And that we have a lot that we have to get done. Which is totally fine. Imagine you're... Who are you? Yeah, Thaddeus, excuse me, Thaddeus. Good stuff. Good old Thaddeus. Oh, it's east. Hey, buddy. Yeah. That's kind of on you. Why am I... Oh, I was like, why am I swimming out into the middle of the water? I forgot that's where all these treasures are. Okay, a good old bag of sand. That seems dangerous to just have laying around. We're gonna go back to the Coils Bane. Yeah, we're gonna get this done. Oh, hi guys. What's going on? Okay. I apologize. Ow, you shot me in the back, man. Twice.
Get over here.
Anybody else? No? Y'all good? And I did not appreciate that. That was rather unenjoyable. Grim Onwig. Sorry, buddy. I got 1,000,002 things to do, and right now you are not one of those things on my list to talk to or get done, so... What's going on in there? I don't know, but I'm about to go find out, I suppose. And I'll take the random garbage there. Ah, the old star camp. Didn't we already have the star camp? Oh, it's just like all over the place. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're about out of time, and I do have to go when our time is up. So, Athene's wisdom, and we're out of space. Of course we are. Alright, well, you know what? You know what they say. When in Rome, do as the Romanians do. Let's go do as the Romanians. So we're nearly, or we are level 15 now, I believe. Which is pretty good. I think we looked at everything. It was just all a bunch of hot garbage. Didn't look at the armor, so we're going to hope that it's all hot garbage. I'm sort of cringing slightly at this point. I don't think any of that stuff was better. Hey, you should repair.
What do you need?
Yeah. I need repairs. Oh my god, that's expensive.
So long.
We're hemorrhaging money. I'm gonna have to start selling stuff as opposed to breaking it all down. Nothing. Did I pick up any... Nothing. Did I pick up anything that... Nope. Okay. Give me the map. Give me that map. There it is. Give me that map. Gorguoth? Oh, Gorguoth. I guess we can. Does that mean I did something there? Is that just the color? I guess maybe that's just the color of it. Alright, we're going back to Coil's Bane because I think the star place would put me in the in the wrong spot, so a little bit of backtrackage. And I don't know, I feel like I should talk to this guy. Alright, what's up, man?
And you've come back to old Grimmy. They always do.
Who? What?
They always do, so I says. Now, as to what you came for, fancy on joining the Travellers?
Not right now.
Oh, you're breaking when such a...
Alright, so that's what you were. Okay. It's been a while. So I felt like you were part of something. Alright, so eventually we can join the Travelers as well. I don't think we're really tied into one group. I mean, right now we're doing stuff for the Summer Court, and we're also part of the War Sworn. So it's a little bit of a disconnect there, I guess. Nothing coming to eat us here, which is fascinating. Hey, Warden's Bridge has been discovered. By golly, I gotta jump down into that. Find a way down into that. Oh, there's a lot of stuff that want to kill me over here. Well, near here. Not exactly over here. Oh, music. Oh my god, some super angry rats. Hey. No, sorry. Hey, get off of him. Hey, I just killed all your friends. Why did you just walk away? Well, you just killed all of my friends. What do you mean, why did I just walk away? That is a fair point. That you know, the answer was in the question, I suppose. Alright. I'm like, am I gonna have to go diving in, like, ankle-deep water? What's going on here? Alright, time to go for a swim. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Keep on swimming, swimming. We want to eat some persimmons. Swim time. Nothing. Got nothing. Alright. And here you are, #1 swim fan. We got it. We got the treasures of Niralim. What do I do with it? Oh, that was I just had to get the treasures. And then yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, no, that seems totally fine. What lies beneath? Find the alchemist. Alright, well, we're going to go find the alchemist. Ta-da, I found him. And then we're going to break off the episode. So, ton of stuff still to do. Sadden Hill, there's a lot to do there. But it's neither here nor there right now. Quest stuff to get done in the next episode. I'm glad you guys are growing all these vegetable thingies for me. I will come by and steal all of them. Because that's just the kind of guy that I am. You do the hard work and the physical labor, and I will just come in and capitalize. Apparently at some point I already robbed your chest, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, either way, folks, our adventure continue. I want to go fight one more thing. Our adventure will continue in the next deal. What's on our map? Is it our local map? Oh. Recover Brother Till's books. Interesting. Get over. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to. Come on, jump me. You're super dead. Alright, sorry. I do have some pent-up hostility toward these guys. You'll have to forgive me. Anyway, folks, that's it for the episode. Until the very next one, I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thanks so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.